Amy. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to do a watercolor painting on just a plain piece of multimedia paper, just to give you a design sample. I'm going to be using my Turner Artist watercolors. They do come in tubes, which I like, and for this design, let me see what I'm using here. I always do this backwards, but sap green, and I'm going to add a little bit more to my plate. One thing I like about these paints is that I can do similar techniques, kind of a combination between watercolor and my one stroke like I do with acrylics. I'm going to be using burnt sienna, which I absolutely love because it's kind of it's a rusty brown, and I really like that. And yellow ochre, which I believe that's what it is, yellow ochre. I know these bottles are so little. Chinese white, and I'm almost out of Chinese white, so I'm going to have to think about ordering some more of these. And let's see here, did I use this one? I think I used that one before. Trying to figure out the color of red that I'm using. I believe it's Pearl Red. I'm probably pronouncing this incorrectly. I'm sure that I am. And then I'm using two long stem brushes, the Amagic flat brushes. It's a number 6 and a number 8. And then I'll have a dotting stylus as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the number 8. I am, as I mentioned, kind of doing like a one stroke type painting with this. I'm going to wet my brush a little bit. I just have a little bit of water over here. I kind of dot my brush in it and wet it and then put it into my paint. If I feel like I need a little bit more, I'll go back over and grab a little bit more water. I just kind of dab it off a little bit just so I don't have it too runny when I start painting the design. And this design is just going to be, like I said, something very simple. And I'm just wiggling, coming up here and just doing a little wiggle. And then I'm going to do just a little wiggle over here. I'm just trying to space them out a little bit because I'm basically doing these as basically a branch with buds on it. And bring another one over here. I think these are cute. And you can, when you're doing these, you can point them in different directions. They don't all have to be straight up and down. They can be sideways. You can even have some of them pointing downwards if you want. And if you feel like you need a little bit more white on them, you can go back over them and repaint if you feel like it. I think some of them have quite a bit of white on the top. Again, you can always dip your paint back into the water if you feel like it's not moving as well as you would like. And then what I'm going to do, just go back over them, just kind of start midway down and then wiggle your way up, kind of like that. I'm just doing a slight wiggle as I pull it across. And I apologize, my furnace is getting ready to start. I do my videos down in my utility room. Unfortunately, I have to contend with my furnace. Alright, so let's see here. I do believe I have an odd number. Next thing I'm going to do is pick up my number 6. I'm going to make sure it's wet. And then I'm going to just stick it into my paints, just kind of swirl it around some. It's not, I don't really want to have like a one stroke kind of a look on these per se. And I'm going to start drawing in my little stem. And just put it into some water just to give it some more flow. I'll do the same over here. Now I'm going to pull this one in here, pull this around to here, and then pull this one down here. Again, it's just real easy. And you just kind of give it like that where it's not really connected, and that's good. Alright, so then the next thing I'm going to do, again, let's go back to my greens and my browns, and I'm just going to start putting in just some easy leaves to pull. I did add some more water to my brush. If I want to, I can add some more paint to my brush. And then I'm just kind of varying it, adding water, and then going from one side to the next, just adding a single leaf. I'm kind of keeping this more minimalistic. Let me do it this way. Just keeping it simple. Do that over here too. You can pull like little stems into them if you want. You want, you can come back over here, add a little stem. That really doesn't do a whole lot. You can come out here, go in like that if you want, just to kind of messed up on this one here. Alright, let's keep going. I'm just going to add some water to it just to line it out a little bit. Maybe even just come over like that. Then I'm going to get into the browns. A little bit of green in it, but then I'm just going to pull a stem every so often. A little water on my brush. Pull another stem up here. Just kind of give it a little wiggle. Doesn't have to be anything, you know, fantastic. And you can even do a small one like over here if you want. Small one up here if you want. Not a biggie. This one I want to try to have predominantly brown leaves. And I am just going on the chisel edge, meaning this part here, and then just pulling. And I can rotate it. See how I push it down and pull. And I can, you know, if I want to throw a little bit more green into it, I can. You can rotate that if you want. It's okay. You want to add some difference, you know, just to give it some interest, that's fine. And then come back here, maybe add some more water to your brush, or just go ahead and see what it looks like. Add some green to it and continue on. Because I don't want these leaves to look exactly like the bigger ones that I made. And I can put some water in it here if I want to, you know, smooth these out a little bit. Because remember, you are working with watercolors still, not acrylics, and I'm not painting on glass, so that's good. I don't have to worry about what kind of medium I'm using or whatnot when I'm not painting on glass, because that's very important when you're painting on glass. And I want to come back here, maybe throw in some green. like I said, you keep working them if you want to. Come back in and add some more color to them if you wish. Or stems if you want to add stems. I'm not really caring too much about those right now. That. We're almost finished. Just pretty easy. And the last thing I'm going to do on here is, oh, you know what, one thing I didn't do, I just realized, one part I forgot, is I'm going to take my little brush here and then do a little piece at the bottom of each one to tie them into the little branches that they're on, their little stems. I can't believe I almost forgot that. Thinking, man, they look a little barren. I wonder why. It dawned on me like, huh, whoops. Almost forgot. Sorry about that. And then the last thing, the true last thing I'm going to do is take my stylus and then just do some dotting. I thought about pulling out some gold. Gold would be pretty in this and might even show up a little bit more than what this is. But you get the gist. They're just cute. You can think of them as little buds. They're really not meant to be anything in particular as far as a type of flower. It's more of a stroke as far as I'm concerned. Oops, that's too gloppy. Sorry about that. That one's a little thick. I wasn't paying attention. So that's a boop. Sorry about that. I mean, I could take my little paint, paint remover here and work on this a little bit, get some of that up. Move some of this off a little bit. If I had a paper towel, it would probably work better, but I don't, so. We'll just go back in and put some more dots in here. Like I said, you get the gist. Sorry about that. But anyhow, very easy. It looks like I forgot one here. I don't know why I'm missing these. And you can pull them up more, you know, pull them up where they come over the side a little bit more, kind of thing. Maybe even just kind of put in so it's not just straight across. Put in some little lines if you want. Or just leave it. Doesn't matter. However you want to do it, it would be fine. Now that I got it started, I'll probably just do a few little ones here and there, just to give it some interest, and then call it a day. Alright, so there you have it. Very simple. You could do this on a card. You could do it, of course, on, you know, watercolor paper or board, or even there are actual canvases that you can buy there for watercolor. So anyways, alright, so that's it for today. If you like this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And last but not least, please share this with all of your friends and family on your social network. I am trying to grow my channel and I would appreciate the help. Just hit that subscribe button that you'll see underneath the video. And until the next time, thanks so much for stopping by. I do appreciate you. You have a good one.